What's happening, my friends? This is Jeremiah Payne with Frost Leather, and today I'm going to show you how to upgrade your boring plain Bible. We're going to add new ribbons, new headbands, and we're going to add art gilding. But you want to wait until the end of this video. First, we're going to add art gilding, which is adding color to the page edges. And we're going to be adding new headbands and new ribbons. And the way I'm going to show you is a way I promise you've never seen or done before. And I actually learned how to do this, or saw that this was done in really old Oxford Bibles. Some of them are done this way. So this is the trick that is one very simple, very easy. There's no mess. Anybody could do it. So enjoy this video and upgrade your boring Bible to look awesome with some new ribbons and some color on the edges. So before we add art gilding, because we want to change the headbands and ribbons, we're going to remove those first. If you're not sure what that is, those are headbands. A little guy right there. But if you're not desiring to change out the ribbons or the headbands, you could skip this step, and hopefully I become crafty enough in my YouTube skills where I could link where you could jump to. But first, we're going to remove this headband and ribbon, and this is sometimes easy. This is sometimes near impossible. It just depends. But with this Bible, it should be pretty easy. So this is the tool we're going to use. I'll link in the description. This is a little tooling tool made to tool on leather. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pulling away at that headband. And it's going to be hard to give you a detailed, good shot, but I'm going to do my best here. And with this Bible, I know it's going to be really easy. So I just kind of push down and feel for it. And then I like to hold the ribbon because it'll put a little tension. So like get a hold of the ribbon. And I'll hold it down while holding the Bible. See, it's a little tricky. And just pull back. And just keep pulling on it. And I have used a butter knife before and, stuffing it down there. But it just seems easier to have that curved edge right there to work it out. And I might be able to get the ribbon already. Let's see. Nope. So we got to keep going. Sometimes they'll pop out. Sometimes they do not want to pop out. Hold on to that ribbon so it keeps that tension. And wish I had better lighting for you. Maybe this will give us some light. It's a little better. You're not going to damage anything, so don't be nervous. Even though it is kind of scary. Let's see if we can get it now. Nope. So you gotta go a little further down. Just trying to break that ribbon away from it. Gotta do this off camera. We're gonna pull it off. There we go. I just yanked it out. And the headband somewhat came with it. And I don't want to ruin this because I want the size. It's not a big deal, but it helps to not have to remeasure. So there's our little headband, and we know our size that we're going to use. And also, it's nice if you could achieve this. It was hard to see in the camera, but I pulled away on this side, on each side of the ribbon, and then this is what's on the spine, and so it's nice to keep that if possible. So now we're going to work on this side, get this headband. Again, some Bibles, this is impossible because it's made well, or it's a newer Bible, like especially a premium, and pulling off the headbands and new ribbons is near impossible. It's very hard. You got to be patient. But with mass-produced Bibles like Tyndale NLT, Crossway Bibles, all the Nelson Bibles, you should be able to do this very easily. But anything premium, it's usually, if it's a leather line cover, usually it's going to be pretty tough to do. So I'm going to keep working this a little bit because you guys have the idea, but it's pretty hard to do this with a camera in front of my face. So I'm going to continue to pull this out, get it removed, because it's not really, I can't really show you the tricks and tips. You just kind of work it, and feel it and go slow, and you could hear it breaking away. And needle nose pliers do help to pull it out, but a lot of times I could get it without it. So I'm going to get this pulled out, and then we are going to art gild the Bible. All right, successfully got that out. Got all that out. We're happy. So next we're going to add some art gilding. Now, if your pages are worn, do not do this. You need the gold to be solid because you add the color on the plane, on the edge. You don't add it directly on. And if you add it on the edge, but you have worn gilding, it's going to look really blotchy, and you're going to be very unhappy and sad that you did it. So if it's in good condition, if there's a few scratches or scuffs, that's okay. But again, if it's worn, just don't do it. So here's how we're going to add art gilding. And here's a few of the supplies, which I'll have linked down in the description. Here's Amazon Basics, actually, foam wedges. This is for makeup. And if you go to your local convenience store, like CVS, these wedges, there's some that are like really cottony. You want ones that are like kind of dense and like really thick, nice, soft foam. But you could try whatever you have and see if it works. Here's some Ranger archival ink. This is all I use in their various colors. This is the only ink I've tried and I've tested. I have never tried any other brand. And a paper towel. So, where I set this paper towel up is not in the back, because when you fan the pages out, a lot of times these cardstocks want to kick out the thicker pages. So it's my habit to put the paper towel where the cardstocks and the Bible paper meet. Make sure this isn't a, yeah, we're all right. Next thing, I'm going to get my ruler, which is on the other side of the room. Let me grab that. Next thing I'm going to do is get my ruler, and I'm going to place it right on the edge. Easy enough. Take this, and then you're just gonna apply it, and it takes a few times of dabbing. And when you first start running, unless you have a brand new thing of ink, it might not come out that well. But as it soaks more and more in, and as you go, it kind of disperses easier. And so what I do is I do the top, I'll do the sides, just like that. And then I'll run through the bottom. And there's no rhyme or reason to this, just making it even. And it's not really difficult to mess this up. You know, you could see it, it'll go on evenly. You just keep applying it. You could even go through and make another small pass. One thing I do is I'll kind of start from the bottom and then I'll go from the top. Start from the bottom, go to the top, start from the top, go to the bottom, and just do like a little, do another pass through. Then you could kind of just touch up areas you feel is a little light. There you go. The next thing, which is very important, is you close the book. Because you see right now, it's going to be kind of messy. So you want to close the book, hold it down, and just lightly go over the edges. And get that's the excess ink that is on top of the foil. And you want it only on the page edges. So now it's gold, very gold when it's closed and has a hint of red. And then when it opens, it's red. But if you only stop there, you'll have a light side and a dark side. So since we did this side, now we're going to flip it. Do the same thing, go to the cardstocks, where the cardstock and Bible paper meets. Open it up, fan it out, put your ruler right on top, and do the same thing. Do my edges, go down the top. There you go. Again, no rhyme or reason, just putting it on evenly. And then do the middle. And then do a little pass through if you want to. Again, I do bottom to top, top to bottom. There you go, beautiful thing. Get the excess off, hold the book down, and you're just giving it a light rub. And with gilding, now there's very cheap gilding, some of them. And some of them have nice gilding like this, and you are able to wipe it down. But the cheaper gilding that's almost just sprayed on and not actually foil, you can't wipe it down. It will ruin the edges. So just kind of beware of that. But that is what we called art gilding. There's the original, and now it looks like that. Kind of a beautiful copper look. So now we're going to do the top and bottom, which I might need to adjust you for. Here we go. So you could see how I do that. So I take my book, I take my handy dandy paperweight, and I'll fan the pages out. There we go. Let me adjust you. How about this? Does that work? Yeah. I'll fan the pages out, just like that. I'll hold the book down with the press, with the weight, and I'll fan them out. So there's a couple tricks to making it neat on this side, on the top and bottom, because you can't put a ruler right here. So you can get the middle easy, right? Makes sense. And the bottom, as long as you don't go over the page, you know, you just stay on top, it'll keep that side clean. But with the top section right here, I'll put this and I'll press it. See that? That's how I keep those top edges clean, and the same with the other side. And then with the bottom, just do your best to get it. It's a lot easier when the Bible's not in a cover, but for the sake of showing you guys how to make your boring Bibles look awesome, we're doing it this way. So, wish I could zoom in a little bit. Maybe I can. There we go. Let's get you. Beautiful thing. So, we're going to apply it just like that. And then again, I'm going to just ride the edge. And then we're going to do our best to get down there. And there we go. Do the same for the other side, and you will have art gilded page edges. So here's what art gilding looks like when it's all done. You still have your gold shine. There's no messy blotches of ink on the edges. Gives it a cool copper look, you know, taking an average Bible and makes it look really almost premium. But when you open it up, here you go. You have red under gold art gilding. Very cool. So next, we are going to show you how to install new headbands and new ribbons. So here I've chosen to use white headbands for this because I'm going to be rebinding this Bible in a sweet Allen style. But there's many colors you could choose from for a headband. Again, I'll have it linked in the description. And we're going to go with 3 ribbons, 3 red Beresford ribbons for this Bible. Now for the trick that I let you guys know in the beginning on how to install these, we're not going to use any glue. We're not going to have any brushes. What we're going to use is, this is outdoor carpet tape made by Scotch. And I took apart an old Oxford Bible a long time ago, and I saw that they only used double-sided tape for the headbands and for the ribbons. And I wasn't sure what tape would work for that type of project, right? There's not too many heavy-duty tapes that are thin. You know, I could find mounting tape, but it would add a lot of thickness on the headband, on the top and bottom of the spine, so it never made sense to use. But I came across this, and it's very strong, very sticky. It's got almost fibers throughout it, and so this holds really well. So what you're going to do is, we know the length because I have my original headband right here, so I cut these 2 to length. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure what that length is. Let's flip it around. And here I have 15/16. So I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to cut a strip using my ruler here. I'm just going to measure out 15/16. All right. Then with this, we could take another measurement, just to be kind of precise, and make sure to cut a strip that is less than the headband. Told you guys it's pretty sticky. Get it off? Yep. And then you could stick this onto the headband. And I've done this many times before with covers not on the Bible, so it's really easy with the cover not on the Bible. But doing it the way we're doing it is a new venture. So I've never done it this way before. So we're going to find out if it works. So again, we're going to do the same thing on the other one. All right, we're going to stick it on our headband here. And we could actually move forward with a trial run to see if it'll work. So I'm gonna take off the stick, the piece of paper on it, so that we're ready to apply it. And I'm gonna do the bottom one because that doesn't take any ribbons. Where's my tooling tool? All right, so let me adjust the camera a little bit. There we go, get you a little higher. So we're gonna try to gently, I wish I could find my tweezers. Tweezers would be a good call right now, but I don't know where they are. I'm sure I could find some, but so if you have tweezers, that will make this job 10 times easier. So I'm gonna slide it under there. Hold on, I got like a piece of fiber or something. Awesome. So I'm gonna slide it under there without touching anything, hopefully. I like it. I want to adjust it a little bit. Can we adjust it? Again, this is new for me too. I've never done it this way before with the cover still installed. Okay. Okay, there we go. Look at that. No glue, no mess. Press it on real good. And it's not going to go nowhere. Let's press it on really nice. Beautiful thing. See how we're looking? Awesome. Yeah, that'll work. Look at that. And kind of a cool thing about this too is, you know, maybe you could change it out later, but it won't go anywhere. And these headbands aren't very structural to the binding, so don't worry about doing this procedure and feeling like you're going to ruin the binding on your book. You're really not. So the next thing we're going to do, let's get you adjusted here. I'm going to zoom you in because what I'm going to do is pre-stick these ribbons. All right, and it's going to go this way. Are we still on the camera? So I want to pre-stick these ribbons onto this. And we might need another piece of tape. Again, I'm doing this for the first time with you because these are thicker, so they're going to overlap. So I'm thinking I might want to just do a little strip so that they all attach. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Cutting a strip here. This is the very, very DIY method. All right, Put another piece of some sticky tape right here. Are we in the camera? If you've done this before with just glue and a brush, you know this could be a pain in the butt. So I know this trick, this little trick, will be very helpful to a lot of people. Where's our other little piece? Here we go. Awesome. And I'm going to stick another piece of double-sided tape on here. Then I could get my third ribbon, like so. Beautiful thing. And then I'm going to attach. Is that too wide? Seems too wide. I'm going to attach. Sorry if I left the camera for a sec. Our double-sided tape to the entirety of it. Press it all down. So that's right, that's gonna hold. We like that. So we are ready to install this. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful and helped solve some problems for you. So now we're gonna carefully, and it's gonna be tricky because we can't see the top of the headband. Oh, come on, get off of me. All right, we can't see where the headband ends, so I'm gonna kind of have to eyeball it. Press it in. No. You press it in, but you get stuck to it. All right. Good. I want this out a little bit. I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh, not too bad. Oh, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Look at that. No mess, no glue. All right, I don't know how much I was out of camera. I'll find out when I rewatch this video, but we got it. How I like to press my spines is I'll hold the block like this, and then I'll press. Yeah, it's holding. Beautiful thing. So let's put our ribbons in. Looks like I got tape stuck to it, piece I cut. There you go. Get all our ribbons tucked. There we go. Cut the edges however you like. Beautiful thing. Take a lighter. There we go. Holding beautifully. See how it looks? Yeah. holding just fine. So, results may vary. I'm not sure, but give it a shot, man. This might work. And it certainly will hold, right? It's not going to move around. It's way too grippy to, like the tape. It's not going to move around and adjust. And I mean, it's gonna stay where it's at. So check that out. So hope this, guys, was helpful. Bless you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Peace.